Hello everyone. Day 1022. Walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 3/4. Folks, when I started this morning, I'm about 3/4 of the way through with my walk. It was 17 degrees. Probably one of the coldest days I've walked so far in 1,022 days. But anyway, I have a little story today about a man named Ronald Wayne. Chances are you've never heard of Ronald Wayne. And if you don't get anything from this story, decide today that you do not want to be Ronald Wayne. Ronald Wayne and two of his friends started a little computer company back in the mid-70s. Well, Ronald got cold feet. He was afraid of debt and he just got scared. So his partners bought him out. He owned 10% of this little computer company, and his friends bought him out for $800. $800. Well, his two partners, Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs, created Apple. And today, Apple has a $4 trillion market cap. If it's not the most valuable company in the world, it's probably in the top 3. That 10% stake that Ronald Wayne was so afraid of back in 1976 when he took $800, today would be worth $400 million. Don't be Ronald Wayne. Don't be so afraid of trying something new that you'll look back 40 years from now, if you're young enough, or 10 years from now, if you're like me, old enough, to say, oh, gosh, I screwed that one up. Quite frankly, I don't know that I could handle it, being Ronald Wayne, knowing what I know. I would hope that I would have stuck it out with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. That's what my hope would be. But $800 in 1976 was more than it is today, but still $800. Don't be Ronald Wayne. If you want to change your life, if you want to lose weight, if you want to go start a business, if you want to go back to school, if you want to start a new relationship, whatever, do it. Do it today. Because I'm telling you, it's been 24 hours since yesterday's video. I will never get that 24 hours back. None of us will. So if you look at life that way, as urgent, everything we do needs to have an urgency to it in order to hopefully live a happy life. And there are schools of thought out there about happiness, and we weren't put on this world to be happy and all that. I just don't buy that. I don't think God is sitting there saying, I want everybody to be miserable. Okay, happiness is overrated. Just don't. No, I don't buy that. And I may be wrong, and biblical scholars may wear me out, but I'm not wrong. We get one shot. So don't be Ronald Wayne. I hope that story inspires you, because boy, it hit me. I said, man, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, that's like hitting the lottery. But anyway, I hope that helps you. I hope you have a great day. Godspeed. Live loud. Peace.